Hello everyone! I was not planning on filming this video today, but I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? This is perfect timing. I've got some stuff on my face right now, some pimples. I don't know why I'm trying to beat around the bush. I've got some zits on my face, and so I figured this is probably the perfect time for me to test out this e.l.f. foundation. This is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, so I figure, you know, why use it or test it when my skin is like mostly clear, because most people with clear skin aren't going to be buying an acne fighting foundation, you know? You're going to want some stuff to cover. So I've got some crusty stuff, I've just got some general pimples, I've got normal discoloration that's always there. Now that I'm motioning to my hair, I took a shower quite recently, so my hair will dry, don't worry. But yeah, loads and loads and loads of you requested me to test this out. I did a survey on Twitter. My social media handles are all thrift thick, just like I am here, and I always have that information down below, but I did ask you guys because I got 3 or 4 different foundations all on the same day, and so I asked you guys which ones you wanted to see first, and this one came in a very, very close second to the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation, which I already reviewed and posted and everything for you guys, so you can watch that if you want. It'll be in a card up here, or else it'll be linked down below. This one comes next. Anyways, blah 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 blah, ramble. Let's hop onto the e.l.f. website and read about this product real quick, make sure there's nothing I'm missing application wise, and just to see a little bit more about the product. This is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. It is $6 and you get 1.21 fluid ounces as opposed to the typical 1 ounce that most foundations come in. This only comes in 5 different shades, which is kind of like usurious e.l.f. And I also don't think that one of them is on sale. And also the colors are not representative of what they look like in real life. This is the shade Porcelain. This looks nothing like the color that actually came to me in the mail, thank goodness. They show up a lot darker online than they do in real life, which makes me sad for the darker complected folk out there, because if this is darker than it is in real life, It's got a very, very shallow shade range here. If you're very pale, if you're super dark, heck, even if you're just like in the mediums, you know, you don't have much to pick from here. But this is supposed to be lightweight and a foundation that will fight your acne because it's got salicylic acid, witch hazel, camphor, tea tree, and soothing aloe in it. That's a lot of acne fighting ingredients, holy cow. It's got flawless coverage, and yeah, it doesn't say how long it's supposed to last, what kind of a finish it gives, but okay. And then it looks like you just apply it like any other foundation. So cool, that is about it for now. I guess let's just go ahead, sing the song really quick, and then we can get on into opening this and putting it on my face. Let's test, hot mess or the best. I bought this off of Ulta's website. Ulta now carries e.l.f. products, some of them, which is awesome if you ask me, because then you can get cash back through Ebates. Making me feel like a maniac. Ow, ow, ow. Cardboard can hurt, guys. Lesson learned, okay. So here we go. This is the shade Porcelain. Like I said, it is a lot darker than most porcelain shades, but it does not really look like my color, but hey, you never know. Sometimes, / a lot of times, things look very different in the bottle compared to when they're actually on the face. This comes in a like plasticky little bottle. It's not really squishy or anything, but open it up, I suppose. Well, I kind of already shook this when I was trying to get it out of the package, but we'll do it again for good measure. Before I do that, I guess we'll get you zoomed in a bit here, and then also, if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I always use a primer when I'm testing out foundations, purely because my skin needs a primer, it really does, and I like giving the foundation its best shot possible, so if you need a primer, use one. If you don't, you're very lucky. I'm very jealous. You can save your money and spend it on something else. I also give this spiel every single time I do a foundation review, but I do like to wear my glasses when I do these reviews for the fellow glasses wearers of the world out there, so that we can see how foundation wears underneath the nose pads, and then also where glasses can tend to touch the face. It really does make a huge difference. Different foundations, some of them don't do well with glasses. So okay, that aside, here it is. It's got a little pointy tip there. I know it said to do it on the back of your hand, but I'm more of this kind of a girl. Oop. Okay, so there you go. It's like standing up and not drippy. So this looks like it's gonna be a thicker foundation. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, yep, that's a, oh, sorry. I really need to learn how to, ooh. Yep, I can smell those acne fighting ingredients. Oh, give myself a stinky little mustache there. I'm just gonna blend this out with a brush. It also feels kind of like cooling in a moisturizing way. And it feels liquidy. Like, I think that's just the cooling playing tricks on my mind, because it makes it feel more watery, I guess. Okay, so that did a good job at covering stuff up, at least so far. Get a little more out, put it on my forehead. Curious how it does over the scabby bit. It doesn't look awful, which is always, it's always nice when your foundation doesn't look awful. So I'm gonna further blend it out here so we can see what it looks like when it actually looks good. Okay, so there you go. There it is on that half of my face, and then not on that half of my face. I think it looks like it's doing a good job. It's a little dark for me, but I know on camera it'll probably look perfect. And I think once I put the rest of my makeup on, it'll look better anyways. I'm gonna go ahead, put this on the rest of my face, and then we'll see what it looks like once it's all done. Alright, so here it is with just, you know, one layer of foundation. I think it looks pretty dang good, you guys. It's got like a dewy satin finish, if you can see the built-in highlighter that it kind of has there. It looks like it dries down a bit though. So yeah, do think I want to put a little bit more on my forehead and also on my chin just to get rid of some extra redness, but overall I don't hate it so far, but I feel like I feel that way with a lot of foundations, and then, you know, throughout the day with all my oils and stuff, my opinion changes. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. This is gonna get a fighting chance just like any other foundation or product I put to the test. Okay, so that definitely did help on my forehead, but on my chin, I don't know, I guess that's just a little too much for it to handle. I don't blame it. That is a stress lump mountain. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put on some normal / actual concealer just to cover that up, help a girl out. And voila. There you go. I don't think it looks too different since I put that other layer on my forehead, but here's what it looks like. I like, you know, it didn't settle into my nose pores weirdly or anything. And overall, I'm happy with the way that this looks right now, so I'm very curious to see how this works throughout the day. And here it is from far away. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm not sure if I'm doing anything exciting, but it'll be more makeup on. So I will be back in just a second here on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! Alright, I've got to get going, so really quick check-in here. I think everything looks good. I mean, it's maybe been like a half an hour since I put this on. I don't really know what else to say. It feels really good, super lightweight, but like a lightweight foundation. Like I can definitely feel that I have foundation on right now, but it is not heavy or anything, so I'm really liking it so far. I still think the color is a little bit dark on me, but overall I think this is good for now. And once again, I had forgotten to take a flash photo test that day. Bear with me, guys, it'll become a habit soon, I hope. But here you can see what the foundation looked like with a flash. I put it on a different day, and yeah, you be the judge. I think it looks alright. Yeah, so I've got to get going. I've got a nail appointment to go get my nails filled and also get the shape changed, and then I've got some errands to run, and then I'm just doing a bunch of work tonight. I'm hoping I can get another video filmed. I'm not sure that that's going to happen though, but definitely some editing and uploading stuff. But overall, we will see. We will put this to the test. We will see how this foundation wears. If I need to blot my face at some point today, I will definitely check in and show you guys then. But if not, I will just see you all at the very end of the night, so I will see you then. Bye! Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 10 after 2 in the morning. I am so tired and ready to go to bed. I ended up having a good day. I did like a impromptu dinner with some friends. My friend Jacob invited me out to get drinks and some dinner and whatnot, and our friend Carmen ended up coming too, and it was a lot of fun. So we did that after I had my nail appointment and I got my errands run and everything. Yeah, then I just came home. I got some editing done, and that's about it. But all of a sudden I was like, why in the higgity heck do I still have makeup on? And then I remembered that this review was going on, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at my face and the foundation. So this foundation, I'm very conflicted, and I know some of you get very annoyed with me when I say that, but you know, these are just their first impressions. I feel like the product has to be like super awful or like super fantastic in order for me to give like a super definitive yes or no answer when I do a first impression. But with this one, I don't know. I think the fact that this is $6 is like really swaying me to say like, this is good. Yes, Cassie, seal of approval. It's very lightweight and the coverage was awesome, and I think at the very beginning of the day and everything, I think my skin looked great. But once my oils started to mix with everything, and granted I have had this on for a long time and it is hot out and everything and yada yada, but this is the kind of foundation where when your oils mix with it, it comes off if you end up touching it. Like on my blotting sheets just now, there was quite a bit of foundation that got blotted off with the oil. That's no good. It's no bueno. But even though it did come off, I feel like it still looks pretty even. I'd say on like the tip of my nose and stuff, there are some spots where it faded off, but for the most part, I think it looks pretty good still. And it's super lightweight, like it really hardly feels like I have any foundation on. It's super smooth, and yeah, so I feel very in the middle. And like I said, I think the fact that this is so cheap and you get so much of it is like making me want to think that it's better than it might actually be. Maybe if you have acne and you have dry skin, which that's totally a thing, maybe this will be better for you. Maybe it's just because I do have such oily skin, but yeah, overall, as always, I just hope the review was helpful for you in seeing how this foundation did on my skin. That is always my main objective in these videos, is to help you make your own decisions about products. So if the video was helpful and or enjoyable for you, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are ya? You can go ahead and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me in the future. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye.
Missing kitties.
I went to this club, right? And they had no baggy pants and no sneakers.